Do you know who Ildefonso Santos Jr. is?
He's the father of landscape architecture.
Ildefonso Santos Jr. He's the father of landscape architecture in the Philippines.
Si Architect Santos, di ba yun yung gumawa Loyola Memorial Park?
He designed majestic parks and urban spaces. Actually, one of them is the Tagaytay. You know naman how Tagaytay is, you know how beautiful Tagaytay is. So
Ildefonso Santos Jr. is a Philippine national artist for architecture in 2006. He is known as the father of landscape architecture.
Since we've been talking of Ildefonso Santos Jr. as the father of landscape architecture, I would like to enlighten you guys of what landscape architecture is. It is the art of designing spaces and land spots by incorporating natural elements into the design.
Before Santos' works were recognized, the Filipinos' concept of landscape architecture was as either ornamental gardening or grotto making. Through his lectures and seminars, Santos countered the image of a landscape architect as a glorified gardener. In his designs, Santos maximizes space. His patterns do not overshadow the natural beauty of the site. Santos' imaginative aesthetics can be seen in his designs of memorial parks, large expanses of urban spaces, and tropical tourist spots dating back to the 1960s.
Santos' failing grades in medicine at UP made him shift to architecture at UST in 1951, despite his lack of interest in the course. He attended the University of Santo Tomas, where he received Bachelor of Science degree in Architecture in 1954. Not content with his newly acquired degree, he aspired to enrich his architectural background by enrolling at the prestigious University of Southern California School of Architecture, where he obtained his second Bachelor of Architecture degree and his Industrial Design degree, and later a Master of Architecture degree in 1960. Later, he married Amparo Romulo Eugenio, who became Dean of the University of the East Secretarial School. When they spent their honeymoon in Hawaii, Santos realized he wanted to pursue landscape architecture. In 1965, Santos was appointed landscape architectural consultant for the UP campus plan. UP opened the first Philippine undergraduate program in tropical landscape architecture in 1971. Ildefonso P. Santos Jr. pioneered the landscape architectural profession in the Philippines. He was instrumental in the establishment of the Specialty Board of Landscape Architecture at the Professional Regulation Commission of the Philippines. The Loyola Memorial Park in Marikina was the first memorial park designed by Santos. The park's environmental art piece, the Redemption, is the focal accent in the trapezoidal area in the central portion of the place. The Paco Park and the Rizal Park in Manila are also his works. Santos also humanized urban spaces like the Taikoo Shing in Hong Kong, formerly a dockyard. The 53-acre site now has landscape gardens and podiums for Mandarin and music. The defunct Makati Commercial Center of the Ayala Corporation once made shoppers walk through a pedestrian mall like a park, with its patterned walkways and a bevy of ornamental gardens. The national artist also designed two of the best summer spots in the country, the Crystal Springs and the Tagaytay Highlands. The Crystal Springs is a mountain spa in Los Baños, Laguna. It has pools with fountain shooting jets of water. And the Tagaytay Highlands in Cavite provides a resident view of the Taal Lake and the comforts of Mediterranean-inspired villas accentuated by plants that act as natural barriers. He worked in various countries including the United States, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Guam, Thailand, Singapore, and Bahrain. He was also president of the Philippine Association of Landscape Architects and was a member of the Board of Examiners for Landscape Architecture of the Professional Regulation Commission. At the age of 77, Santos has reaped numerous awards and recognitions. In 1969, Malacanang gave him a plaque of appreciation for the Nayong Filipino project, and in 1971, the City of Manila bestowed him the Patnubay ng Kalinangan Award. He was also named Outstanding Landscape Architect by the United Garden Clubs of the Philippines in 1986 and by the Garden Clubs of the Philippines in 1988. He has given talks and symposiums on landscape architect in Spain, Greece, and Hong Kong. UST also gave Santos recognitions such as the Laan Pagdangal in 1980 and the Outstanding Tomasyan Award in 1981.